Hello? Hello, my internet friends. Just wanted to show you something I got probably maybe a month ago. I picked this up. I was looking for a kitchen knife and this popped up in on Amazon. Uh, didn't have any maker name, so I assumed it was just a no-name brand knife. And when I got it here, turns out it was a knockoff of a Benchmade. It did not have this logo in the picture, and it just had the like a 4010 model number, and it said it was CPM 154. Having it for a little while, you know, I don't know if it's CPM 154, but it's an equivalent steel like maybe like a D2 or a 154 CM, which is just the CPM 154 but non powdered. I doubt you're gonna get a powdered metallurgy steel uh, out of a knockoff, but I'm not usually like if I would have known this was a knockoff of a knife. I just really like the shape and the handle and everything. I'm not really familiar with Benchmade's culinary line. I do have one other Benchmade. This is the tagged out, and this is in 150 or CPM 154. So I'm noticing it has a very similar edge retention to my tagged out. So needless to say that I'm very surprised with this knife. When I got it and I saw the Benchmade box, I'm like, oh shit, did I accidentally get a shitty knockoff? And then looking into it, this is what is it called? Line the station. This is called a Benchmade station, and it comes in a couple different handles. It comes with the nice cover here, but the station in Canada is 500 bucks for a freaking kitchen knife. Like I get it. One CPM 154 is a really good knife steel for kitchen use, but like, uh, what? 500 bucks? I don't. I really don't get how Benchmade justifies the price. Needless to say, this one was $50, uh, included shipping, and I almost returned it or asked for a refund or whatever when I first opened it up and saw it was a knockoff. But then I decided to give it a try because overall, like, this is not like what I would expect out of a knockoff. Like, whoever is putting these Benchmade knockoffs together, whatever company's doing it, they must be a real knife company. Like, they're not like just some company they're trying to make these as nice as possible and as close to the original. I don't have an original to compare it to, but I went and looked at a lot of pictures, did a lot of side by sides, and this is very, very close. All the rivets are nicely seated. It even has the carbon fiber at the back, like the switch to carbon fiber here. All the all the joints just so well. Like everything is so well put together. Nothing's loose. Uh, you know, like I would. This is what I would expect is like if Benchmade sent this to me, I would be happy. Like I would think this is a very well finished knife. Uh, Needless to say, this thing is a laser beam with such a high blade here and such a overall like the gauge is super thin to begin with. It's got a nice distill taper there right to the tip. I don't know if you can see just how thin that tip is there. But man, that's probably the finest tip I have in my kitchen as far as like maybe my open L knife that I carry that I fold out every once in a while. But yeah, as far as the steel goes, it feels really well heat treated. I've used this about a month and it's still deadly sharp. Uh, I've stropped it up once just to make the edge a little prettier. Yeah, I put a little bit of a mirror polish on that edge with some diamond stropping powder paste. But yeah, I'm guessing. I want to say this is a D2 because there are a few little spots where I had a little bit of moisture when I slid it back in the sheath, and it is reminding me of the way it's just slightly changing color. It's not stained less, like yeah, it's still stainable. I feel, but I'm gonna have to put a little more work into trying to figure out exactly what steel this is. But it's a good steel and a good heat treatment with a good fit and finish for $50 for this nice kitchen knife. Again, I'm not crazy that it's a knockoff of a knife, and I didn't understand that I was getting a knockoff. But after spending a little bit of time with it, I'm keeping it. I don't care. Sorry, Benchmade. If you would charge a reasonable price for your knives, I would probably buy them. I like this knife, the shape and the handle so much that I would actually look into buying the real one if I thought there was a justification between the difference in price to the difference in quality. Like you're probably going to get a slightly better heat treatment, slightly better steel, like an actual powdered metallurgy steel with the real one. But the difference in like the 10 times the price, I don't know, Benchmade, especially for a fixed blade. What are you thinking, guys? What the freako? Anyways, if anybody's looking into these, they're all over AliExpress. They're on I don't know if there's any on Temu. I don't check out Temu, but when I searched this after I got it and found out it was a knockoff, I searched it and then they are on AliExpress. A little more honest on AliExpress that it is a clone. The Amazon I had just this, and it had I guess they're a little more picky with the clones on Amazon, but it had this taken off, so it just looked like a generic knife, and it said CPM 150 or yeah CPM 154. I thought, hey, that's a really reasonable price for if it's actually CPM 154 for that slab of steel. So not 100% sure, honest about that, but it's at least as good as like a 154 CMT2, very nicely heat treated, holding its edge well. So yeah, I can recommend these if you need a nice kitchen knife. There's a nice cover like this if you want something like that and you don't want to break the bank. Look it up. The just 4010 kitchen knife. They'll pop up. I got mine off Amazon. They're about the same price of both, about 50, about 50 Canadian dollars, free shipping. So recommend. Oh, and I just wanted to show you another. I picked this up on my local Kijiji the other day, and I'm gonna be doing a little review on this. This is the Little Native in BD1N. CTS BD1N. This is the lightweight, so thinner than the stock model. Look at that nice. Look at that beautiful distill taper. I'm a sucker for Spyderco lockbacks. I have a PM2 with the back lock or whatever, and I don't know. I just like old traditional lockbacks. I have their Delica lockback. I have Dragonfly. I have the Endura for in K K390, and I really like that one, as well as I have a bird something or other. It's like the Endura of the bird model, the almost 4-inch one. Kara 2. I can't remember. It was a bird, and I really like all those lockbacks. When you get comfortable with them, you you can flip them out. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I really like just the simplicity, how thin they are. Let's get the wire clip. Uh, Somebody sold this to me for $60 on my local Kijiji. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a review on that. One thing that really impressed me is just the fit and finish. Like, so this is the Seki City Japan one, VG10, and then this is these lightweights are made in Golden, Colorado, in the USA, and the USA ones are just much better finished. The hole has less bite to it. Some people might want that bite, but all the corners are just more soft. The back spacer doesn't stick up. Doesn't stick up too bad on this one, but on my Delica and my Endura, the back sticks up. The back spring lock. This one just feels like it spent a little more time, a little more care, a little more love putting it together. So yeah, now I got a Chinese Spyderco, a US Spyderco, uh, Japan Spyderco, and now I need. There's one more. Taiwanese. I think I had a Taiwanese at one point. The Spider Chef, maybe. I think that was made in Taiwan. Anyways, little rant over. Compared to the Dragonfly, they're about the same size. This one maybe an extra centimeter of blade. Yeah, about an extra centimeter. Fills the hand a little more. But you're not gonna get quite. It's basically, yeah, if they just like dug out this part, then you and then dug out the handle. They're so freaking similar. That's one thing I notice about Spydercos. They fit the hand very well, but they all sort of just feel the same, even with the differences. Anyways, let me know what you think. If you buy one of these, am I an asshole for keeping a knockoff Benchmade? And if you like the little Spyderco little native, comment in the doobly doo. Have yourself a happy new year, guys. It's been a while since I posted. And I'm gonna be building some more knives pretty soon. So now that it's the harshest, well, actually, still got February. Never mind. Because Canadian winters, man, they can take a lot out of you as far as just you feel like a bear that wants to hibernate. And all my gear's outside for making knives, so I don't want to wear mitts while I'm working on my belt sanders. Anyway, it seems dangerous. So just hibernate a little bit. Wait till it gets to less than freezing, and you might see some more knives out there. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Have yourself a good one. Cheers.